Patrick Findaro here, co-founder at Vetted Biz. Today, I want to go through one of the franchises that I'm the biggest fan of, that I actually put thousands of dollars in over the last few years. That franchise is Domino's Pizza. Now, I'm going to go through in today's video a few ways that Domino's Pizza really distinguishes themselves from other pizza franchises and creates a win-win, you could say, actually, for the franchisor, Domino's, the individual franchisees, including their employees, as well as the customer. So first, if you had invested $1,000 in a Domino's Pizza October 14th, 2011 at a share price of $28, the market value of your shares today would be over $20,000. So that's a ridiculous return, especially when you consider that the S&P 500 has returned about 343%, and that amount would be about 4,000. So you've essentially 5x'd your return in comparison to the S&P over the last 10 years. Now, how has Domino grown that much, and how has it created so much value for their whole ecosystem, especially for their shareholders, as you can see with that 2,000 plus return over the last 5 years? They really invented the ghost kitchen concept, which a lot of people are getting into. Even one of the founders of Uber left Uber to start a ghost kitchen, where it's a central facility, for those that are not familiar, where you might have 20 restaurants operating under the same roof, where they're not serving customers in their location. They're just doing delivery principally and then takeout. So Domino's has had small footprint locations and invested heavily in technology to be able to deliver pizza very fast and get the product to the consumer as fast as possible. They've also really adapted their products, and they take feedback very seriously and have changed up their menu so much in the last 10 years. Not to mention, their franchisees estimate going back 10 years, we're probably making $50K, $60K per location. You fast forward to 2021, and again, it's been a pretty good year. Last year, even 2020, with the pandemic, lots of deliveries of pizza. A location's doing about $150,000 a year. Now, franchisees of Domino's, it's exclusive. You have to already be an employee of the system and pay your dues to rise up. And you have some Domino's franchisees that have 5, 10, and more franchise locations. So you can do the math. You can maybe start as a delivery guy, working, understanding the ropes. You're going to interact with thousands of customers. You become a manager. From a manager, you can be a franchisee, get financing. And with one location, you're making $150K after you stabilize. Now, that could take from the time you find the location, sign the lease, do the build out, break even, start making the average profits. Could take about 2 years, 3 years to get there. But the idea is that you're going to be owning multiple locations, and Domino's this whole time's making a nice royalty on those sales. They're doing hundreds of thousands of dollars of sales per location, and there's thousands of locations throughout the United States alone. So Domino's has also expanded abroad, and that has been a big growth area for them, and it has positively impacted their stock price. So full disclosure, I do own Domino's stock. I own it for some of those reasons I just talked about today. And if you'd like us to review another franchise that's publicly available and you could buy the stock of, just shoot me an email at patrick@vettedbiz.com, and I would love our analysts to review that franchise for you. Thanks.